On another beautiful day for Talks with Dab. It's your boy, Dabby Zach. Dab, fucking clam, crack, whatever, you want to call me by. That's me. So it's a Wednesday day, hump day, middle of the week. Feeling good, getting through the week. Yesterday I worked at home, so that was pretty cool. So it's sort of like a half fake week for me. Shit. I was talking about a lot of different things today at work. I wish I had my camera out for some of the conversations we were having. But one of the bases that we were talking about is the self-belief and the self-confidence you have within yourself. That's redundant right there. But a lot of people, including myself, second guess themselves a lot. They have what they call an inner voice in the back of their mind, always telling them not to do what they're doing, this and that. Sometimes it is for the best, that might be your conscious, but there's that inner voice that's sort of like your biggest hater, always hating on what you're doing, making you second guess everything, making you think, I can't do this, I can't talk to that girl, I can't accomplish this, I can't become rich, all these different things that are in the back of your head that you can't really drown out. The only way you really can drown it out is with positive thoughts. And what my coworker was telling me is you can't think two things at once, right? So if you're thinking positive and reinforcing that positive mindset into your brain, that little thing in the back of your head saying no, you suck, like that shit starts to disappear, real talk. And it works with all walks of life, and it helps you become more of a confident person. You want to be confident to the point where you walk into the room and they know that you're not second guessing yourself, because people could see that just off your energy, off the aura you give. If you are respected and a person of I guess power, people realize that when you go and walk into a room. If a celebrity comes in, everybody stops and stares because they have that aura, I guess you could say, coming off of them. And you could embody that in your day-to-day life by really, trying to show off his shit, but by really trying to hone in on what matters to you, whether that's your family, shit. At the end of the day, I think it really only should be your family, your loved ones. But if it's for yourself, hone in on you, and you want to do everything that you do with confidence and self-belief. Sometimes you might fuck up, sometimes you might mess up, but even in those moments, that's when the confidence really comes out, knowing, all right, I've been through this before, I've been through worse before, I'm gonna overcome anything. I like to say that any obstacle that is thrown my way, I have the capabilities to overcome them, no matter what, because I've been through some crazy shit, and we'll get more and more into story time as this shit goes on. But life is really, it's cliche, you hear it all the times, it's a game of chutes and ladders, just like in fucking Eels and Escalators and SpongeBob. When you going on them eels, you gonna keep getting down them eels like SpongeBob, and motherfuckers right next to you will be on the escalators going up and up and up and up. And you can get jealous, you can get mad, you can compare yourself to others, and you could fuck up the game like SpongeBob did. Or you slow the fuck down, realize how shit's rolling downhill, and do the small things you can to change that. If you're lazy, not getting shit done in the morning, sleep earlier. Get up an extra earlier. Early bird gets the fucking worm. It doesn't mean you have to get up at 3 a.m. every day, but don't just be in your bed at 9 a.m. in the morning, just getting out, rustling out, unless of course you work midday. That's understandable. But even then, time is of the essence. You gotta grab the fucking, grab the presents by its fucking nutsack and twist it for real, because you don't get time back. Hold up. I cut off by story time because my boss man, he called me, and actually what happened is last week there was talks about us getting in partnership, which we still are doing. And, you know, I was told I was going to be the manager, and things for that are halting for now. And still, I don't know, I took that as I'm sort of not getting it because it was me, when in reality it was more just that shit was just getting halted. So moral of the story is you can't get worked up over something you can't really control, and you could choose to get down and out about it, or look at the bright side and be happy about shit. I mean, shit, right now I'm out here in the town, there's trash everywhere, homeless people. I don't know if y'all can see the background a little bit, but life could be horrible, you feel me? Life could be horrible if you look at it that way. There's always some fucking crazy shit going on, but really that mindset that you could overcome anything. Shit, my boss had called me and we had a 45-minute talk, and he's all this stuff. I guess I was talking to my coworkers, and word spreads like wildfire. And I didn't even really say anything crazy like that. All I had said is just it hurt a little bit. But words get misconstrued, you know, telephone, and it's like people think I'm calling them out, calling them a cheapskate, things like that, which is none of the fucking truth, because I'm grateful, you know. I personally have cases pending that would have made it hard for me to get a job potentially after getting fired from my old job, and he took me in. And regardless of the pay, he's given me knowledge and opportunity that I wouldn't have had elsewhere. And I don't take that for granted at all. You know, we're human, we get worked up, we can say stupid shit, but at the end of the day, like, I'm a gracious, grateful person. Like, I'm not one that will take and take and take. You know, that's just not me. I feel guilty. I can't do that. I can't steal another man's hard work fucking shit, you feel me? Like, if it's a big company and they got insurance, shit, that's one thing. I ain't gonna get into specifics on that either, but like, someone you know, trust, and you like take from them, that's fucked up. That's not me. I sort of segued off of what I was originally talking about, which was that life is really just all about perspectives. You know, he called me, and I'm not gonna lie, right after the call I was pretty fucking down. Like, I'm like, damn, bro, like, you think you're doing good, and then it's not like he's not saying you're doing good, but just words, certain words can make you feel certain ways and hurt, and you know. But that conversation is between me and him. He actually spoke a lot of good knowledge. You want to be confident in everything you do, but you also don't want to overstep in something you don't know just because you're confident, you know? That's false confidence. You want to have real confidence, something that not only you know and feel, but you embody to the point where you're doing something, there's no second guessing yourself. There's no, oh, am I doing this wrong? Am I doing that right? It's, you know, off the rip. Whether that's meeting the girl that you know is the one, whether it's doing your job properly, whether it's fucking doctors saving lives, like, shit. It really just, it could go in all aspects of life, is that confidence. Without it, you second guess yourself, that voice in the back of your fucking head gets to you, and you don't make progress. And we need to make progress out here, because if you're not progressing, you're regressing. You're not growing, you're dying. So you want to keep the constant growth. You want to keep moving up. You want to keep doing better, keep doing more and more and more, and become a better you. Because at the end of the day, that's really what matters, is just be a better you than you were yesterday, you know? Nobody's perfect, but we do what we can do. I'm gonna hit the gas station. I might be back, if not, peace. Yeah, so this will be the end of the talk with Dab for the night. Just remain even keeled, be that wolf in sheepskin. Don't give up when shit gets tough. Keep getting up, man. We got 2 feet for a fucking reason. And we got 2 arms to help us up if we all on the ground. So stop being a bitch. Get after it. And if you're a girl, I don't mean that. And you know, men are bitches, women are bitches. Anyone could be a bitch. and anyone could be a real one. I'll refrain from using the other term on this channel because I didn't want to get canceled. But there's no we in the Bay Area with it, so yeah. But y'all have a great night. Whatever the fuck you watching this, probably ain't watching that night. If you watching it, fucking with me. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Blessings to all y'all. Hope life treats you right. And if it's going wrong, just remember, grass is always greener on the other side. If you're breathing, you're alive, you can still do something and fight. Peace out. I'm out.